What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a soon-to-be certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can follow me on Instagram. It's where I'm the most active. Anyways, today we have Brittany Anderson, who's going to yell at us for like 13 minutes. Well, her video is 13 minutes. Brittany is in Pruvit, which is the company that I used to be a part of. In case you're brand new to my channel, I was directly under Jesse Lee. And we're going to talk about the tactics that she is using. She's doing what they call an industry generic training. That just basically means anybody in multi-level marketing can watch, and they're not going to try and recruit you. Anyways, I have turned her down, so I hope that your ears are good if you're listening with headphones. But yeah, the energy is a little over the top, so I'm going to do my best to kind of balance it with my calmness, which is something that you guys all tell me, and thank you for that. I appreciate y'all. So drop your commentary below, and let's watch Brittany Anderson yell at us.
Hello, my beautiful humans. What's up? What's happening? How is everybody doing? Hello, and happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I was going to start going live again tomorrow, and I said, you know what? Let's just rip this Band-Aid off, and let's throw some value at the people. They may be sleeping and getting ready for work tomorrow, but that's okay. They can catch the replay first thing in the morning.
Can you imagine? You wake up, you have your coffee, you're starting your day. If you're somebody that wears makeup or whatever, you're getting ready for work or whatever you've got going on in your day, and you're listening to somebody yell and scream at you. Last I checked, I have already gone through boot camp, so I'm good with people yelling at me first thing in the morning.
So, as you can see, tonight I wanted to share with you that your upline is not your chauffeur. This is probably not going to make a lot of sense to you guys until I dive into this and share a little bit about where my mind kind of came up with this when it comes to business and working with a coach and a mentor and also being in control of your own business, okay? So if y'all can do me the favor, if y'all are catching me live, drop that word live in the comments below. If y'all are catching that replay, go ahead and drop below that hashtag replay. If you are new to my broadcast, welcome home.
Broadcast? What?
I am so excited to have you here. Drop that word new in the comments below so I can make sure to connect with you. And as always, guys, feel free to share. This is going to be industry and profession generic. If you are working with a team at all, I want you guys to tune into this, to listen to it, and then apply it into your business, okay? So let's talk about this. Your upline is not your chauffeur. What does that even mean? It probably doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, okay, I'm not a driver. What do you mean by chauffeur? This doesn't really make a lot of sense, okay? But I think sometimes when we are a part of the network marketing or direct sales profession,
also known as multi-level marketing, a failing business model where in order to be at the top, you have to have a team that is failing.
we kind of lean too heavy on our sponsors in business to get us to where we are trying to go. We're like, well, they're not coaching me and they're not helping me and they're not guiding me in any direction. Like, I don't understand. They said that I would have this success and I don't have this success yet, okay?
And why do people think that? Why do people think when they join a multi-level marketing company that it's going to be the answer to anything and everything that they're looking for? Whether it's community, whether it's financial freedom, whether it is, changes in their health. Let's just ask ourselves, why would somebody think that joining a multi-level marketing company? Well, because that's what people in multi-level marketing that are trying to recruit somebody will use as the pain points to try and rope somebody into this. If you're somebody that is struggling with some sort of a health affliction, if you will, they're going to post things that create an emotional response so that you go, oh my God, I've been looking for this. Same thing with, not having enough month in your money and phrases like that. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? They use these things because they're trying to rope people in through emotional manipulation. So why do people think, oh, well, I joined because of financial freedom. I joined because I wanted to make six figures. I joined because, I wanted to pay for X, Y, and Z each month. But the statistics and data from Pruvit alone show that in 2022, the median income of all promoters in Pruvit was less than $11 for the year. So these people that were roped in through this emotional, spiritual, whatever manipulation, with health claims and medical claims and all kinds of stuff, they join and they're like, wait a second, I was told this, but that's not actually happening. And so now we have this training that's like, hey, your upline is not your chauffeur. You are the driver. Okay, well, then maybe the industry, if you will, should stop trying to recruit people using emotionally manipulative tactics, and people wouldn't think that joining. I don't know, just a thought.
So we lean so far into our coach and our mentor that we forget that we are the ones driving the vehicle. Okay? Your coach or your mentor in business is the passenger in your vehicle. They can coach you, they can guide you, they can support you, they can be your number one hype man, they can give you all sorts of support and encouragement and value and validation and systems and this amazing community and group to work with. They can lay out a plan for you.
If you're your own boss, why would you need somebody else to lay out a plan for you? If you're your own boss, you would be making the decisions on what to do, how to do it, pricing, those types of things. Why would you need all of this set out for you? Only an MLM, I feel like.
But when you peel everything back and you're looking in the mirror, you are the one driving the vehicle. Your coach and your mentor is simply buckled in the passenger seat, giving you guidance. Turn here, don't go there, do this, do that. But when it comes down to it, you are the one with your hands on the wheels. You are behind the driver seat.
I don't think so. I don't think that is an accurate description. I think the driver of the vehicle is the MLM company. I think the passenger is the upline. And I think the rest of the people in the vehicle are distributors in the company under the upline. And the company's like, we're going over here. We're going over here. Now we're going to go here. Now we're going to go here. Now we have this product. And oh, we're going to do this. And oh, by the way, you can't do that because of the policies and procedures. It's the company that's driving the vehicle. And the upline is like, yeah, that's a good idea. We should go over there. Hey guys, we're going to go over here. If you're a distributor in an MLM company, you're not driving your own vehicle. You just got into the carpool situation with your upline, who's making money off of you buying the products. You're filling their gas tank. Just, because of the example that she's giving here.
You are the one in control of the gas and the brake. You are the one that is in control of which direction you are going to go. Are you going to stay straight? Are you going to get distracted and veer off this way? Are you headed right for the ditch? Are you actually listening to the coaching and the directions that they are giving you? Or are you just doing your own thing, driving like a madman and just going wherever you want to go?
Well, but if you were your own boss, you'd be free to drive wherever you want and however you want. I mean, abiding from, by the laws. That's so weird. They're not your chauffeur, but then are you listening to your mentors, or are you driving all over the place, however you want? Are they their own boss or not, Brittany? I mean, we know that they're not because they get a 1099 from Pruvit when they live in the United States, which is for contracted work. If they've even made enough, which statistically many people don't.
Because it's very easy to either place the blame on our coaches and mentors or give them credit for the hard work that you are putting in. If you are doing the things and you are staying coachable and you are staying consistent, you need to own your own success. Because no matter how great this coach or mentor is in the passenger seat, you are still responsible for where you are going.
I find that fascinating, and I know that I say that a lot, but there's not a lot of success in Pruvit. Because if there were, the income disclosure statement would look completely different. It wouldn't look like a pyramid. So I find it really interesting that she's like, hey, you should take ownership of your success. You did that. And it's like, yeah, but the majority of people are not making money in multi-level marketing. So that's a weird example she's giving, I feel like. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
So I want you to take a second to self-assess let's say your last 30 days in business. Have you owned being the driver of your business? Okay, I want you to think about whatever company you are partnered with or affiliated with. That is your vehicle. You are the driver of this vehicle. Have you taken control? Have you maintained focus? Have you kept your eyes on the road? Or are you veering this way because you're watching these people? And then you swerve back this way because you're watching these people?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should ask Kelsey Ray with her terrible driving and not paying attention and not wearing her seatbelt.
And then you're looking down because you dropped your phone and you don't even know if you're on the road, off the road, in the ditch, across the highway. Like, you don't even know where you're going because you're so distracted by all of the things around you. You are the...
Also, maybe, Brittany, you should have Courtney watch this with her distracted driving, her child that isn't buckled in the back seat, the live streaming during driving. Maybe you should send this to Courtney because, in my opinion, she is definitely driving distracted, and it's so dangerous.
driver in your business. You are in control. You control the speed. You control the focus. You control the safety, okay? Myself as the mentor and the coach and the trainer, okay? Now listen, here's the thing about being a mentor and a coach. When it comes to someone else's business that's in your business, you're the passenger. You get to coach. You get to train. You get to help them stay in their own lane and stay focused. But when it comes to my own business, my own personal business as a coach and a mentor and a leader, I have to drive my own business. Because here's what happens the second that we have a team to lead, to inspire, to hype up, to support, to encourage, to get behind and say, I believe in you, you've got this. We sometimes try to go to our own personal business and sit in the passenger seat and be like, who's driving? How?
And why would that be? Why would that be? Oh, because you know, Brittany, that by having a team, that's how you make the most money. And that you make a little bit of commission off of selling the product. And that's why people that have a team end up sitting in the passenger seat of their own business, as you're referring to this, because they know that they can. Because those people in their downline are going to order their products. And if I'm wrong, show the breakdown of your income. Show how much comes from your team and show how much comes from you actually selling products. Because I know it's night and day difference. So that's interesting, this example that you're giving.
What? Why isn't my personal business going anywhere? Why am I not selling anything? Why am I not bringing in new people? Why is nobody watching my stuff? Why are my interactions down? What's the algorithm doing? You're still sitting in the passenger seat. When you're looking at your own business, you have to, as a coach and a leader and a mentor, get in the driver's seat of your own business.
First of all, I don't believe for 1 second that any legitimate coach or mentor or whatever she's talking about, whatever term she used there, is going to coach somebody into a failing business model. And what I mean when I say that is this is not a coach. This is not a mentor. Because a mentor, somebody that really cared about getting whoever they're coaching results, is not going to coach them into something where the median income is less than $11 for the year. And then say, oh, six figure, I can help you be a 6-figure earner. I can help you, retire your spouse and find financial freedom and time freedom. None of that is shown in multi-level marketing. You work 24/7. And if you're not working, a lot of times you're going to be shamed and then you feel guilty because you're not working. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I don't believe for 1 second that somebody that is a genuine coach, a mentor, somebody that wants to help people get from point A to point B, whatever that thing is that we're talking about, is going to help people in multi-level marketing, a failing business model. That's not a coach. That's not a mentor. That, in my opinion, is a predator, a financial predator. That's just my opinion, though.
I'm in the passenger seat of our team's business. When they say, I feel really stuck, I don't know what to do, I'm like, listen, I got you. We're going to try this. We're going to try this. And we're going to try this. You got this. I believe in you. Go for it. And then they're going to drive. And then I have to get out of their car and get in my own driver's seat and drive my own business. I have to stay in the trenches with them of making connections, finding new people.
Interesting that you're comparing being in a multi-level marketing company with being in the trenches, a military term.
Sharing our product with people, sharing our business opportunity with people, okay? There's so many opportunities out there on social media right now where people are saying, you don't have to sell anything. You're a freaking liar. If you are trying to build a business, you are selling something. I don't care if you're selling a course.
So you think people that are saying you don't have to sell anything on social media that are trying to sell something are not being honest? But you're in a multi-level marketing company? If you're in Pruvit, check out the video description. Look at the income disclosure statement. Do a profit and loss statement for the money that you are spending versus if there's any money coming in. Look at what you've spent in the last year. Ask yourself some questions. Look at the statistics and data from the FTC. All of that you can find in the video description. This is wild.
I don't care if you're selling a coaching program. I don't care if you're selling tickets to a webinar. I don't care if you're selling a health and wellness product or makeup or jewelry. You are selling something. If you are the front desk clerk at a dentist office, you are selling dental appointments. You are selling dental services. You are selling upgrades from one type of cavity filler to another. You are selling something because if people aren't buying, you don't have a business. Does this make sense? Like, I'm so over this new trend in 2024 of like,
I don't think that that's how that works. I think that the dentist and the dental assistant is the person that is going to be talking to the patient about the upgrades or upselling or different options for treatment. And then the front desk person is who makes the appointment. I do agree with that part. The front desk person does make the appointments, but it's not necessarily the job of the front person to upgrade or upsell the patient because that would need to come directly from the dentist. That's a weird use of a fallacy.
like start a business and you don't have to sell anything. If people aren't buying something, you don't have a business. That is literally impossible. That's not a business. Every business out there has clients buying something. Sometimes it's a tangible product. Sometimes it's mentoring or coaching, or you're buying a community, or you're buying a system, or you're buying a service. But every business is selling something.
Imagine being in her household when she's live. Imagine how loud she is in real life. I mean, I know because I've spent time with this person, but...
So if people are trying to sell you that they're not selling...
What is that face?
Not going to happen, okay? So when it comes to your business, I want us to take this ownership of like, this is my vehicle. How do I want to take care of my vehicle? I want to keep it tuned up. I want to get regular oil changes, okay? We drive a Tesla, so we don't do oil changes, okay? But our other car has oil changes, okay? So
what a weird flex, Brittany.
So I want to fuel it with the best fuel possible. So when I'm thinking about my business, I want to fuel it with the best people possible, the best energy possible, the best skills possible, the best personal growth possible. I want to make sure I'm fueling my vehicle with the right things. And if I get stuck, I'm like, whoa, hello, coach, mentor, help. I need your help. Hop in the passenger seat and guide me through this journey. And then when they give you guidance, you as the driver have decisions to make. Are you going to listen or are you not? Maybe your mentor doesn't have the best advice.
I feel like that's an unintentional or maybe intentional, I don't know, recruiting seed. Oh, your upline's not helping you? Oh, I can help you. In my opinion, that's the only reason why people in multi-level marketing will do industry generic trainings is because they're trying to get into other people that are that sounds terrible. They're trying to get into groups of people that are in other MLM companies. They're just trying to recruit other people in MLMs, in my opinion.
You've been trying your way for a long time and you're like stuck in this roundabout, okay? Your coach and your mentor is like, hey, take the first exit out of the roundabout. And you're like, no, I got this. I got this. And like you've been going around the roundabout for 6 months because you refuse to listen to your coach or mentor. No matter how powerful of a mentor they are, they cannot make you do anything because you are always the driver of your own business. They're not your chauffeur. They don't get to drive you to your destination. They don't get to drive you to your dream business and drop you off. They don't get to drive you to this life that you deserve and this life that you were created for and like drop you off at the greatest version of you. They don't get to chauffeur you to your dreams.
So my question is, where does the stacking of the downline come into play in this example? If the upline is the passenger and the person, the distributor, the downline, if you will, is the driver, how does stacking play into all of this? Because we know that that's happening. We know that the side deals are happening. I mean, I remember a time very clearly when Brian Underwood dropped $1,000 into her cloud account. Why? I don't know. One thing I do know, in my opinion, about Brian and what has been alleged to me is he will do things like that because he's going to ask for a favor. There's something for him to gain. Again, that's my opinion, and it's also been alleged to me. I'm not stating that necessarily as fact, although the $1,000 is a fact. That happened in a group chat that I was in.
They just have to be the guide. They have to be your support. They have to be the person that's in the passenger seat, dusting you off when business gets a little bit crazy. But you are still the driver. You decide if you're going to press the gas or press the brake. You decide if you're going to follow the map or if maybe you're going to get stuck in the roundabout and go around a couple of times before you're like, wow, this is kind of making me a little bit dizzy.
What does the map lead to exactly? Financial freedom, time freedom, retiring your spouse. What does the map lead to? And how many people following that map, that system, if you will, have found the same kind of success? Probably not many. How many people were put in your downline, Brittany, after Jesse Lee passed? Show us your achieved rank and your current rank. Show us the breakdown of your income, how much you make off of your team, how much you make from the selling of ketones. I'm just trying to see something.
Maybe I should try something different. And then you tap in your coach or your mentor. Okay? So when times are tough in business, I want you to realize you are in full control.
Except you're not.
If you know that you need to connect with more people, your mentor cannot sit on your lap in the driver's seat and drive you to more conversations. That's on you. You are the driver. They are a guide. They are your support. They are your encouragement. They are your teacher. They are your go-to person if you feel stuck.
Let's talk about some of the examples of how you are not in control when you're in a multi-level marketing company as a business owner. Number one, you get a 1099 from the company as a contracted worker when you live in the United States. It might be different in Canada and so on and so forth. Number two, you're not in charge of any of the products, the pricing. You probably aren't even aware of how much the product costs to be made and the overhead. You have no idea. A business owner would know that. Number three, there are policies and procedures in these companies, some of which say that if you ever promote, let's say Pruvit, I'm not saying that this is in their policies. This is just the example that I'm going to give. Optavia does this. If you talk about Optavia on your social media platform and you get out of Optavia, Optavia now owns that social media platform and you have to start over. That wouldn't happen if you were a business owner. Those policies and procedures would not be there unless you set policies and procedures for your business. So those are just some ways. Comment below if you guys have some other examples of how you're not a business owner when it comes to multi-level marketing companies and being a distributor in them.
But you are always the boss of your own business.
Except you're not.
You're always the boss. You are always in control. Even if you come across one of those mentors that tries to bully you into doing things that you don't want to do, you are still in control. You still get to decide if you want to go fast or slow. If you want to take a shortcut or you want to take the scenic route. If you want to stay focused or be distracted. Everything in your business is your choice. You are the driver of your business, your upline, your leader, your sponsor, your upstream, whatever you want to call them. They are not your chauffeur. They don't just get to drive you down this beautiful scenic route and drop you off in the middle of your dream business.
Then they should stop presenting themselves like that's exactly what they're going to do with their income claims and lifestyle claims, try to recruit other people.
That responsibility and that commitment is yours to make. So take the coaching, take the guidance, take the time machine of listening to someone else who has the business or the life or the financial freedom that you want and say, help me get here faster. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to stay focused. I'm willing to stay consistent and show up. I just need to know a better way because my way isn't getting me there at the pace that I want to get there. Please be my passenger seat driver. Okay? If y'all got some value from this and you are ready to be the driver of your own business, the driver of your future, the driver of your dreams, drop me a 10 in the comments below and make sure you share this with at least one person that you want to see have the best business success in 2024 that they have ever personally experienced. My name is Brittany Anderson. Y'all can also call me #BABossBabe. Signing off.
Signing off. Goodbye. What just happened? That was a lot of yelling, although I am glad that towards the end she stopped yelling. That was kind of nice, but yikes. That was a wild ride. Wild ride. Lots of false equivalence fallacies, lots of fallacies in general. You don't own a business when you're in multi-level marketing. You're working for somebody else. But the odd part is that the majority of people lose money or don't make any at all. In fact, according to the FTC, it's over 99% of people lose money or don't make any at all. Check the video description for resources if you are in Pruvit or somebody is trying to recruit you into Pruvit. No, it's not a good income opportunity. Less than $11 as the median income for 2022 for all promoters. Yeah, no, thank you. No, don't do it. Anyways, if you loved today's video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, or if you're in Pruvit or in Brittany Anderson's downline, you want to give me a thumbs down, don't care. It's fine. Make sure you're subscribed. It helps me to get this information out to more people so that they don't join companies like Pruvit and other multi-level marketing companies. And yeah, what a wild ride. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Thanks for watching all the way through, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.